A cooking challenge brought to chefs after hours in the restaurants.
I just thought it was fun to challenge other chefs. It gives us a way, as chefs, to show what we really can do in the heat of the moment. Given secret ingredients, not knowing exactly what we're preparing, not knowing what ingredients we have to use in the kitchen, it makes it challenging. That way we can push ourselves to be better chefs, compare ourselves to other chefs, and make a nice, friendly competition out of it.
Underground and real cool, late night, people interacting with us in the kitchen, asking us questions, real interactive type cooking competition where we use old equipment, it's hot in the kitchen, and we have a lot of fun doing it. So we wanted to bring that experience to the community.
I went to culinary school out in Portland, Oregon at Western Culinary Institute for a year, studied in San Francisco, Hawaii, Portland, Bend, Oregon. Liked what they were doing out west, decided to bring it back to the Midwest and show Northern Michigan what was going on out west.
After high school, I went to Johnson Wales University in Denver, Colorado. I graduated there with a culinary arts degree. I worked in fine dining restaurants within hotels all around Colorado. After Colorado, I then moved to Chicago, Illinois, where I took over a golf club as director of food and beverage and executive chef. Weddings, restaurant, banquets, that was our bread and butter, so it was a lot of fun. I recently moved back to Alpena with my family. We have dreams of opening up our own restaurant, which we hope to do this soon. But I really enjoy Alpena and being back home.
The evolution of Knife Fight, I kind of anticipated that if I started here in Northern Michigan and challenged the restaurants around my area, create enough stir about it that other places like Traverse City, Grand Rapids, Detroit would want to challenge a small community like Alpena, Michigan to a knife fight. I thought it would bring a lot of publicity to Alpena, kind of put us on the map as a foodies, that we know what we're doing up here, that we're not just meat and potatoes type people. We know what's going on up here. We can cook some food.
Panel of judges sitting at the table, they each have a basket in front of them where they got to present and tell why they chose their ingredient that they did.
With those ingredients, I really had no clue what I was going to do at the first. I came up with vinaigrette for the cherries. I came up with smoking the whitefish, tuna carpaccio with radishes and kohlrabi, the shredded frosted mini wheats, which was kind of funny. I encrusted a tenderloin steak with that. So I had 5 different things that I was going to do, but I had no dish ideas. So right up until the moment I was plating, I really had no clue what I was doing. I was making it up immediately on the fly.
After all the ingredients were laid out, the rules were placed to the judges of scoring and how the night was going to go on. As soon as the judges knew what they were supposed to do, I actually ordered myself a beer and I ran down and grabbed a bunch of ingredients as much as I could. I hustled back upstairs and just started chopping, mixing, heating things up, just cooking, going at it. The first thing I did was I started my ice cream base, and I made frosted mini wheats ice cream out of the frosted mini wheats. So it's kind of the milk left in the bottom of your bowl after eating cereal. And I turned that into ice cream. That started with a pico de gallo made out of the dark cherries that Sean had chose to go on top of my black and white fish tacos. Then made Brussels sprout chips. I pulled the outside of the Brussels sprouts off, seasoned those real lightly, and then roasted those real quick to it's nice and crispy, salty, just like a chip would be. Went back into the kitchen and started my next course, which was filet mignon with pineapple braised kohlrabi and a crispy Yukon Gold potato.
Yeah, the ending of the night was really awesome. It was a very close race between me and my brother. He's an amazing chef. I thought he did an awesome job and had a lot of guts to come into my establishment and challenge his older brother. I prevailed, but I foresee Kevin taking it at some point. He's an amazing guy. The judges did a great job. They all critiqued well. I thought they judged well. very proud of the way they did it. And the response from Alpena was amazing. We had 200 tickets sold for the night's event. We also had 1 million views on Facebook with our live stream. So all in all, it was a great night. Got the community involved, had a little fun with my brother, and I think people really enjoyed themselves.
The energy was good. People were loving it, feeding into us, asking us questions. We bring those dishes out. They would cheer for us. It was really amazing and a lot of fun. This was the first time I got to show my talents in Alpena, and I think everybody could see that I can actually cook. I really hope to do it again, and I want to be the next challenger.